What's up guys, it's Shadow Wolf here and I'm back with another stream. Tonight I'm doing Until Dawn. May have been a delay in me starting today because despite all my efforts to get this prepared and sorted out, the game decided it hadn't actually installed on my PlayStation and I had to reinstall it. So yeah, waiting for the update to finish. So let's get all this sorted out. Traditional controls or motion controls? We'll go with traditional controls. Hello Samuel Dancing. How are you this evening? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just a bit rushed off my feet trying to make sure all this was okay because it's the first time using the PlayStation to stream. I wish I wouldn't do that. But yeah, everything's good here. Glad you're okay. Just trying to make sure I have everything set up. We can get going. I might sound like I'm underprepared. I'm not. I spent hours trying to get this sorted, and when I turned the PlayStation on, I was like, "I'll get it sorted early, sorted out earlier." Oh no, it needed an update. So the butterfly effect, a tiny. Oh, I missed it. I think it's a series. It's a series of events essentially. Yes, I think you did actually. I think it was in the last in the Ori stream actually. So every action has a opposite reaction and so on and so forth. Butterfly effect. This game did not make me jump once. I doubt that. This game makes everybody jump at least once. It'll make me jump once, and I've played this before. Although the PlayStation will have you believe otherwise. So it's been about 4 years since I've played it. No, it's not 4 years. It's going to be about 2.5, 3 years since I played this. So I can't remember any of the choices, any of the reactions, what I need to do. So if I make a mistake, oh cool, I'll tell you what, I'll with one hand on my mouse and one hand on my controller, I'm going to copy that. And I will put that into my browser and I'll read that later. Thanks for passing that on.
Oh my god, I can't believe you actually did this.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel?
Come on, she deserves it.
It is not her fault, but she's a human.
I'm thinking I should put the subtitles on.
I'm just looking out for my girlfriend. Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say.
Can I pause this and see if I can put the subtitles on? Will it let me? Apparently not. Okay. The game is totally silent. The characters sound quiet. Okay, that's no problem. I can turn it up.
Hannah! She's here. Shh, shh. Mike.
Is that a bit better?
Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
You've not really missed anything. It's been, oh my god, you totally have a crush on him, etc, 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 etc. So on, generic high school teenager thing.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
I won't continue any further forward until I know that everything's okay. Because whilst my Xbox is set up and is peak, this one may not be so. That's better. Okay. Up a bit more. There we go. I'll put that up a tiny bit. It's balanced out a little bit, so my voice should be just a little bit higher than the audio. But if I... Actually, there's a way I can do it. If I move this up a little bit more... and put this at max. Turn on subs. Yeah, I tried to do it, but it wasn't letting me. Will it do it now? Yes, yes it will. Sidebar text. We'll throw that on. I think that should be okay. So that should be a little bit better. I've turned it up on the PlayStation app itself, and turned it up on the Streamlabs a little bit more. I genuinely can't remember how to play half this game. Use the right stick to look around. Objects that glint can be inspected. Okay.
Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
Does that all sound better? Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it. Come to the guest room at 2 AM. Winky emoji, Mike, and 3 X's.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now?
It's not the only thing that's going to be rated with 3 X's, if you catch my drift.
Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god. She's taking her shirt off. What? Oh my god. Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
hey,
This all
don't
got out of
mind.
hand,
Just a stupid prank. Hey, you guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
Let's try and wake Joshy boy up. Even though he's
Josh.
pissed as a newt, essentially.
Josh! Fuck. Guys, there's someone outside. What the hell?
Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
What did you do?
We're just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks! Hannah! Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Oh, great. QTEs.
Oh, shit.
We'll go safe. Probably a really bad idea to follow the noise.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
I'll go with the footprints. So In theory, I should have followed the footprints to begin with, but... use the touchpad, okay.
Hannah!
Again, it's another game where I'm walking through the dark using a flashlight just to try and get any sort of light going on. Was the sound okay, by the way? I didn't... Dear.
Hello? Hello?
Alright, so the totems, the totems basically give you little hints of what can happen in the future if you choose or don't choose certain things. Really loud in my headphones. Sound is good. Okay, that's good.
What the hell was that?
It's a dragon.
Hannah! Hannah! Hello? Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot.
Alright, okay.
I'm so dumb. Hannah, that...
I mean, I can turn this up like way more. I'll do it in a second. Probably when the intro starts, because this gets a bit.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think I have decisions to make if I remember.
No! No! Shit! Get out! Fuck! No!
Well, he could.
Hold on! Hold on!
You know, I don't think it matters at this point. It's the premise of the game, so. And there is the first 2 deaths of Until Dawn. I've turned the game up a little bit more.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember
You are
this
not creepy
as you
whatsoever.
play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it.
Not
All right.
sinister whatsoever.
We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
Okay. Stop smiling at me. That would be great. It looks like something you would see in a Resident Evil game.
So,
Or maybe
how
State of Decay.
did that
State of Decay,
picture
probably.
make you feel? Remember, be honest.
I mean, it's from the same company. That's why it'll remind you of the curator. I guess it makes me. It doesn't unnerve me.
That's good. In what way did it make you happy? Sunshine. I see. So which word would best describe how you feel about darkness?
You gotta answer honestly,
Well,
best that you can.
Winter nights are cold and dark. Depression, feelings of loneliness are not uncommon. This night in which your game takes place is particularly cold and dark. I would think that you might feel isolated at times. Does that bother you?
Yeah, it'd be alright.
Well, not much.
We live in a world of
people's
COVID-19 where you have to stay
personality.
indoors all the time. This doesn't bother me. This is shit to me.
Well, it seems we have uncovered a significant topic to explore in our next session, but for now, we're out of time. Have fun on your own. Until then.
See you later, creepo. There is the intro. Is this how's this doing on your side, Velvet Curse?
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Is it loud enough or?
Well, what is this that I can't see? With ice cold hands taking hold of me. When God is gone and the devil takes hold, who'll have mercy on my soul?
I mean, every choice that you make just tailors, I believe, just tailors the game to basically get the maximum effect out of it.
Won't you spare me over till another year?
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed
Music's
out
drowning
into
me
a
out.
snowstorm.
Okay.
Foul
Let's
play.
Not
just
officially,
knock it down
no.
a
There is one
touch.
individual we're considering as a person of
Maybe
interest,
just a
but
little
his
bit
whereabouts
louder.
are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family.
It's difficult to kind of
He
get
warned them against
the
pursuing their
the
construction
perfect amount.
project and claimed the land was sacred
Yeah,
to
Rami
his
Malek,
grandfather.
yeah.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but
I've
the girls themselves couldn't have made it that
turned
far.
Something about
my
that
audio
mountain
up a
seems
little
to
bit
breed
and
tragic
the
events.
game audio
More than
down
you know,
slightly, so
Thank
hopefully
you for joining us, Annie.
that'll
All
be
the
fine.
Washingtons tonight with their son Josh on this, the
As I said,
anniversary
difficult
of
to
the
get
mysterious
balance because you don't
disappearance
want
of
to
Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again.
don't drown each other out, kind of thing.
All right. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond
Hey,
awesome
you look like
to
Freddie
have
Mercury.
you guys all back this year.
First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second.
I guess you could say he looks
You're all probably
under
worried
pressure.
about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on
no.
all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together. And I'm thinking of that.
I'm not even reading that comment
I
out,
really want to
Paradise.
spend
You're
some
stealing
quality
my
time
joke.
with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget, for the sake of my sisters, and you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? And make this one trip we will never forget. All right? Yes.
The porn stars party? I don't think they do, but I think they do one thing, but partying isn't one of them. I'd say that intro, the beginning song doesn't have to set you up for what's to come. Kind of like, it brings an atmosphere. It brings an atmosphere to it. So chapter 1 is friendship. And 10 hours until dawn. It's like it's the name of the game. And there's a man with a machete, and you do not look at all menacing. So Sam is Hannah's best friend. She's diligent, considerate, and adventurous. Let's see how much I fuck that up between now and the end of the game.
Hello? Someone there?
So a lot of this is going to be about exploration. I can move this to move the camera. It doesn't feel like I'm moving it anywhere. It just goes with the direction that I'm looking, essentially. So hopefully we can find as many totems as we can, because the more totems we find, the more options we get to view certain things, paths in the future. And I think if we collect them all, you get a bonus, but I don't think I ever have.
Oh, what?
So the gate's busted, climb over, says Chris. And here comes some QTEs. We'll do it safe. Keep climbing. This is where she falls. I just don't like the way that that guy's breathing, like he's just like... he's a creep, essentially. If anyone sees anything glint, just
Aww.
throw it out.
Hey, little fella. You hungry? Huh?
Okay, don't move. Let's not frighten the squirrels.
Cutie.
We're good. We're getting there. If you're unsure what to do next, press R1. And that brings up that one. Oh, so these are all your traits, and these will fluctuate. Your relationship status will also fluctuate just based upon what your what your character, what your options are. Sorry, and what you choose to do with each character. I wish this was kind of a thing where it gave me a lot of time so I could just kind of call out what we think we should do, but with everything being on timers, it's kind of choose or suffer the consequences.
Cool.
So these are indigenous people and their butterfly prophecies. Tribes who once lived in these mountains believed that butterflies carried dreams and prophecies of possible futures. The colour of the butterfly indicated the nature of their prophecy. So black is death, and black butterflies prophesied the dreamer's death. So you'll notice these are the colours as well. They'll outline the totems as well. So we need to look at what we're doing. So black is death, red is danger and shows dangerous events. Brown is loss and foretells tragedy affecting friends. Yellow is guidance and it will kind of give you a hint of what you should be doing. And white is fortune, where there are dreams of luck and good fortune. And this is it a yellow one? I think. Yep, I can see what you're asking me to do. I just need to try and pick that thing up. Yeah, it's a yellow one. So that's pretty much telling me that if I see a bird, to leave the bird. The future is uncertain. Whether or not prophecy comes true depends on the choices that you make. So be vigilant and don't be a dick, essentially. And these are all your totems. So that is a guidance one. And if you get them all, there's a thing that says what the events of the past were.
Chris? You here? Bag's here. Where are you? You're not in the bag, are you? Hello. What do we have here?
So this is kind of an option. I can choose to snoop, or I could choose to just close it. And I think either one will depend on my. We'll have a reaction to it. Butterfly effect, essentially. So I'm going to close the bag.
Maybe I shouldn't open up Chris's stuff. Chris?
Sam, hey, you made it.
So don't be a nosy bitch. And this is Chris, who is methodical, protective, humorous, and also has a crush on Ashley. Which will become more and more apparent as the game goes on.
So, I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Right, can I see that?
Oh man, look at this.
Wanted person for Milgram
Nice.
Victor, or Victor
You
Milgram,
think we'll
essentially.
get a visit from America's
He-
Most Wanted?
He's
Like
male,
someone thought so.
6'2",
Oh, come
known
on,
Blackwood
it's
Pines,
Pines,
which just so happens to be where we are.
Here?
Last seen 3rd of the 16th, 1998, wanted in connection with first-degree arson offences as well as various death threats. Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should contact the BPMC as soon as possible. That would be the Blackwood Provincial, yeah, whatever. Mounted Constabulary, Police Monte Principal de Blackwood. Yeah, that's probably the worst French accent you'll ever get.
Ta-da!
So based upon it being in
Rad,
French
right?
as well, is this set in Canada? Like French-Canadian kind of territory?
Come on, look at these beauties.
You would think so.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah?
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
All right.
So now I've switched over
Here
to be
goes.
Chris. And I have to learn how to shoot. This is going to be very, very bad.
Wow,
Nailed it.
nice shooting
Sharpshooter?
tips.
All right. I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was a wild case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
I am not going to shoot. I'm not going to shoot the squirrel. What am I, a monster?
Nice shot.
Your ass just got sacked.
Hey, you leave the
Hey,
puns to me,
sharpshooter,
thank you
right
very
for me.
much.
Wait, I'm just getting the hang of this.
Come on, Chris, the cable car.
So because I didn't kill the squirrel, it means that later on I will be killed by a giant squirrel as they've eaten too many nuts and turned into a subhuman super monster.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely weird coming
That's
back
probably
up here
not
after
true.
a whole year.
Yeah, I swear, the moment I got here, it just all came flooding back.
Year goes fast.
I'm also going to say, if you were in, if this was you in this situation and your
Yeah.
friends went missing because you've
Josh
decided
wanted
to,
us to keep it locked.
like,
People out.
He
your
said
friends
that?
went missing because
What
they ran
people?
off because of something you
I-
did,
I
you
don't
would not
know.
go back.
He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
Regardless of what people ask you to do, you would not go back. You would wait until the investigation was finished or something had happened and you'd go somewhere else instead. Is it? It's that button to walk faster. Let's have a look what's in the cabin.
What a crazy place to set up house. I mean, no matter how rich you are.
It's a hotel and sanatorium for a healthy body and
On a
mind.
mountain.
Hey, at least we're not there. Eh.
And I thought the car was closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the shooting range. How long is this gonna take?
Nothing on the camera
It's a big mountain.
Yeah.
for now.
So beautiful today, but at night just feels
Is
menacing.
there anything else here?
Sleeping giant.
You gonna publish? Your pretty poem. The Sleeping Giant of Blackwood.
One thing I will say about this game is some of the characters you just really can't relate to.
Finally, you coming?
Yeah, well.
I think that's
was
something
gonna
that
stay here and catch some Z's, but
was worked on for later
Okay.
titles.
Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together.
And also
at the
cable
anniversary.
cars on a mountain.
I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all.
Getting serious
doing
Alan Wake
something, didn't
vibes around here.
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
he? Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I don't know, I've kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
Do I get some options?
You know what? Let's just stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
You know what? You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
Okay, 3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back.
And?
And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
I think they're about a musical number away from being the cast of Glee. That's all I can say.
3 years early, and on that day decided to wear
Or High School Musical, whatever.
Training bra? I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now.
Although I do think the actress who is Sam was one of the main characters in Heroes. Forgive me if I'm wrong with that. And here is Jess, who has a really creepy face on her. Never watched Glee, but I know that, yeah, that some of the actors aren't around anymore. So this is Jess, Mike's new girlfriend, who's trusting. I read that as irrelevant, irreverent, and confident. Yeah, the cheerleader, yeah.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New
Paradise Tea is essentially becoming my stream Google at the moment. Maybe you should change your account to that.
What the
Stream
hell?
Google.
Jess, hey.
Jessica, over here! Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
No. No. Don't do it. Send them back down the mountain. It'll be safer for everyone.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey!
Well, 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 what do we have
Chris!
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind
He
of
knows that
sizzling
based
erotica
upon an
might our
unopened
Jessica
letter.
be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Mike and Em split. We're together.
Whoa, drama.
Not really. Pretty clear cut, actually. Em's out, I'm in.
Oh.
Kick him in the balls. I'll do us all a favour.
All right, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of
See,
all
I'm
this
being very
bullshit.
critical of these characters,
you
even
guys
though
go ahead.
I know at
I'm
least
just gonna wait
one
here for a
character
bit.
in this that nobody
See
likes.
who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh. Sam?
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
And we're changing characters
Seriously,
again.
couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
On the subject of characters that we all want to die, I introduce Emily. Mike's ex. Resourceful, persuasive, and intelligent. These are listing things that she's not.
I don't think it would have been like as pretty.
And Matt, who is Emily's unfortunate boyfriend, motivated, ambitious, and active.
You know?
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Where's the bellboy when you need one? No, I'm just going to get my boyfriend to carry everything for me.
Getting chills.
We're almost there.
No, I mean getting kind of creeped out.
Actually.
Oh.
Tell you what, let's leave her to walk off on
Gonna
her
be
own.
weird
Let's go for an
seeing everyone up here
exploration.
again.
Don't come back. I didn't say come back, I said keep going. Although he hasn't got any hands to pick anything up, even if I did find anything.
I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
And here is Mike. Intelligent, driven, and persuasive. Getting a lot of intelligent, persuasive characters in the last couple of minutes. And he's also Emily's ex. There's like a love
Michael!
pentagon or something going on.
You should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on. Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, it's spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being.
Like a
You
bitch.
always get like this.
Be kind. Be resourceful.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone.
See.
This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool.
I get what he's trying to say,
All good?
but
You guys
that's not
gonna
the
make
option I
out
chose.
now?
I chose
Oh my
friendly,
God, totally. We're
and he was
so gonna
quite
make out.
naught to quite hostile quite
Seriously,
quickly
I'm
then.
gonna go check on the cable car back down the trip.
See you, man.
See ya.
Like he
See
could have
ya.
just said, "Oh, it's all right, no problems. Let's just carry on with the weekend." You don't need to bring up how awkward it's going to be or how awkward it is.
Crap.
What?
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, all the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important. Matt, please.
Just agree to it, otherwise she'll have a
Alright.
go at you.
Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Matt needs to have learnt the trait gullible as fuck into his character. I mean, trusting, yes, but gullible as fuck. And here is Ashley, who has a crush on Chris. It's a mouthful. She's academic, inquisitive, and forthright. And also a snoop.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that,
Yeah,
Ash. I didn't mean to
that could be
scare
serious.
you.
Jeez Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine, it's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
Okay, so this isn't actually timed. So, what should I do? I could ruin their lives. I could keep everybody happy. What would you prefer? One for mislead, two for encourage. I'm making it look shifty. What are we doing? Encourage? Oh, okay. We've got one for encourage so far. We're encouraging. Let's go.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, yes.
Are we did we do that just for story's sake, or did we do that to ruin her life? Why have we chosen that?
Seriously, Emily? What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him? Ever?
I don't know.
God damn it.
Matt.
If you've all chosen that just to ruin Emily's life, then that's fine. Do you know what? Let's make her a little bit more like intellectual. Let's let her read a book. Eh?
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I
Would
can
you?
see 'em.
Of course
We
you
got
would.
surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey!
I like how there's like funky like sex music playing in the background. They're having a snowball fight. The fuck?
Where are you hiding, little chicken?
Come on, right in the face. Get him in the face.
Oh!
There you go.
Hey!
Oh, snap! Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike. Boom, shakalaka.
Oh, you got me. Fair enough. Okay.
And the bird flying on the table, and then on there. Sometimes doing nothing is the right thing to
From
do.
me, Michael. I know all your tricks.
So I'm just gonna look away. It's give me guidance, and I'm gonna keep it that way. I mean, this one though.
Whoa! Ow!
Right.
Why don't you just...
And then what?
Oh!
No more.
Oh yeah. Oh, more. Oh, you're going down. Gotcha. Done. Done city.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right.
My. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
Go on then, we'll go for the snowball.
Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, you're really gonna get it.
What am I gonna get?
Well, I can think of at least one thing.
Yeah?
But you'll have to wait until later. We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much.
I think this is more
ever,
awkward than
provided
sexual
I
at the
was
moment.
Making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
So now everybody's on top of Death Mountain. And oh god, it's your creepy ass
Hello
again.
And how are we feeling? I felt that we made some good progress in our last session. But I'm grown concerned about your situation. This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now,
Need
pick
more
up
than
that
a book for
turn
that.
the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Okay. Men worry me or women worry me? Can I choose both? I mean, I have to be honest here, don't I? I'm sorry. It's gotta be said. Planes scare me or cry. Okay, I do have a slight fear of flying. I fear heights, I fear drowning. Oh, can I choose both? I fear heights more. Even though I ride roller coasters, it's the adrenaline and the thrill. Snakes scare me, rats scare me. I'll go with snakes. You're not arsed, are you? No? Guns are scary, knives are scary. Oh, thanks for following Iron Man Mac 3. Oh, thank you. Guns are scary, knives are scary. We will choose... I don't see guns every day, so... Yeah, we'll have to double down on the snakes, I'm afraid. Because cockroaches can be killed with a hammer. Oh, clowns or scarecrows? Clowns are clowns. Scarecrows sit there and be like... Gore disgusts me and crows are scary. Gore doesn't disgust me as much as people would think, so... Oh, thanks, Dick.
Did I startle you? So sorry. You're doing very well. Don't be nervous. Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Okay. Snakes or spiders? It's snakes. It's all snakes. I don't see snakes very often, so I'm less desensitized to them, and I don't like needles, so. Despite having tattoos, it's the needles that get you. Zombies or scarecrows? Scarecrows are inanimate objects. Zombies would freak me out. I'm trying to take this as what I would do in real life. Not that any of these are weird. I fear dogs, I fear needles. I own dogs, and that's a wolf, and I love wolves. You can tell from the name. Fear needles or storms. Going to needles again. Are we going to have a snake that shoots?
This is very interesting. Thank you.
We're going to have a snake that shoots needles at you? Because why are crows scary? Crows aren't really scary, but I don't. Gore doesn't make me.
Some combination sounds like.
Gore doesn't make me nervous or sick. It's just kind of like, oh, all right.
Well, I'm afraid.
Like I've watched sports where people have like broken legs and things like that. Gore doesn't bother me. Crows. I guess if I was being chased by a flock of crows, I think I'd be a bit more freaked out than I would if I saw like half a leg on the floor.